Colors are everywhere. They are in the sky. They are on the ground. They surround us, appearing on the facade of every object and living things. They appear on our screen. They are used in signs and symbols. Colors do not only just exist, but they also represent and symbolize specific emotions and feelings, such as love, sadness, happiness, and anger.
The theme of colour has been carefully selected and addressed as the topic and theme throughout the unit plan in AT1. The unit plan in Assessment Task 1 integrates the visual arts, design technologies, and health education elements in order to address the topic of colours for Grade 1 students. In this digital story, a work sample from Assessment Task 1 will be conducted and assessed by using the rubric that my partner and I have created for AT1. I will be reflecting upon the journey of the creation of this task and the limitations and improvements that could be implemented while undertaking this activity.
For this task, titled Cubist Self-Portrait, inspired by Picasso's Weeping Woman, it was designed to allow students to demonstrate and apply their knowledge on the art elements of colors and other art elements such as line and shapes to create a portrait of themselves. Students are also expected to identify different emotional responses in their sculpture design in relation to the health and physical education strand of personal, social, and community health. After an explicit demonstration on this task by the teacher, students will be provided a step-by-step instruction sheet to assist them in creating this task with the help and guidance from the teacher throughout this task. The resources and materials I have used for this task are cardboard, pencils, colored pencils, black markers, and scissors. I'm going to begin by drawing an outline shape of my face and facial features using geometric shapes and natural shapes on 2 pieces of cardboard. After drawing my face and facial features and expressions on both pieces of cardboard, I will be coloring in these shapes using colored pencils, keeping in mind and being selective with the colors used that represent the emotion that I have drawn. After coloring in the shapes on both designs, I will then outline the shapes and facial features with a black marker to define the design. Following on from this step, I will be cutting out the completed designs and then cutting a line from the middle of the design to the center on both pieces, and then slotting in these 2 faces designs together to complete the sculpture. I have noticed while performing the task as a student that the task may be too difficult for a Grade 1 student. Students in Grade 1 may find it difficult to follow the step-by-step instruction sheet provided for students to follow in order to create their task. Students may not be able to comprehend the step-by-step worksheet or even read the instruction themselves. Therefore, teachers must keep in mind that in order for this task to work successfully, there may need to be constant guidance and explicit teaching in order to approach this task. Looking at the success criteria and rubric, the success criteria in this task outlines 3 key points, which is identify different types of human emotions, design a sculpture, apply elements and principles. I have given 3 marks for being able to identify 3 to 4 different emotions in the sculpture design, as you can see in the rubric. I have given another 2 marks for applying knowledge such as art elements in the design, as there could have been more incorporations of shapes, lines, or colors in the design. Another 2 marks are given for following instructions. I did not give myself the full marks for this component of the rubric as I did not follow the full instruction sheet myself, so our Grade 1 students may have issues following the provided instruction sheet to create this sculpture.
In reflecting, there are many limitations and improvements I have noticed while conducting this work sample. Another limitation I have noticed is that students may also find it difficult to cut out cardboards with scissors, as they may not have many experiences with using cutting tools themselves. To overcome the challenges for students in Grade 1 to use cutting tools such as scissors, teachers should be keeping in mind the cardboard that they provide for students. There should be thin cardboards, not cardboard scraps used for packaging, as I have found it quite difficult to cut them myself. In reflecting upon the theme of colour as the topic addressed in this unit, I have realised that the theme may potentially be too bleak, and I have noticed that this unit plan may not have integrated into other areas as much. This unit could have integrated into other areas for a more unified unit with other subjects. For example, for the arts, there could have been more integration with drama or dance. There could have been more integration with design and technology elements, as this is an important element for a contemporary classroom. Overall, the whole process has been so beneficial to me. I have noticed that it is important to undertake the tasks that we ask students to do, to make sure that it is age appropriate and that they make sense and that they are doable at the same time. It also allows teachers to notice limitations and challenges and pick up on things that could be further improved in the future.